In 5th place on the West leaderboard with 41 league points, it's a previous World Grand Prix player. Coming from the USA, V2 on Team Disastra. So V2, how long have you been playing Shadowverse?
I've been playing Shadowverse since the Tempest of the Gods expansion. I believe that was in 2017.
Yeah, that's a long time. I remember playing against you actually in some previous tournaments. I feel like you've been able to be so consistent for so long. How have you been able to pull this off?
Yeah, so I think I've been able to stay consistent in the competitive scene because I just play the game a ton. I probably do my dailies every day, and I really just kind of grind the game.
Are there any play styles or win conditions that you like?
I seem to prefer the play styles that revolve around board-centric gameplay, I guess. So just making strong boards and having them either stick or just in general contribute to whatever next step in the game plan.
How would you describe your playstyle with 3 words?
If I had to use 3 words to describe my playstyle, I would probably say makes annoying boards, because I tend to try to think about what the opponent wants to do in the following turns and say, okay, maybe what will leave 1 HP on my minions, or what will be the most annoying thing for me to do into their next turn.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I heard another player talking about setting up for the Deus turn because you know exactly what they're going to be doing. Yeah. Got to make those annoying boards. How do you figure out the meta?
So to figure out the meta, I mostly look at other tournament results. I play a bunch on ladder, and I just kind of see, okay, what am I most likely to find in a tournament? And if I can approach it, if I can think of decks that can fight that, then I'll do that. But if I can't think of, 3 things that can beat it, then I'll just think about what can I do if I'm banning this deck.
What's one of your most memorable moments from competing in SVO?
One of my most memorable moments from competing in SVO probably has to be, there was one tournament where in the final match I was in a really bad position, but somehow I managed to stick a legendary fighter and activate all of its effects. And I ended up winning that game from what seemed to be a really terrible spot.
Is there anyone that's competing in Contenders Cup that you're excited to face?
Yeah, so in this Contenders Cup, there's a couple of players I'm kind of interested in playing against. I think I've been knocked out of the top 8 of SVOs this year by 2 of the players, Osav and Vision. So I'd like to get a little bit of revenge against them.
What was your strategy for qualifying for Contenders Cup?
So to qualify for Contenders Cup, I got in through the point system. So just the entire year, I've kind of been grinding my way. I actually had a very slow start. I think the first month I got 3 points, and the second month I got 4 points. So I've just been playing out all of the tournaments and just, always with the intention of trying to make it through points.
Shadowverse has so many expansions with so many different cards. Is there one that's your favorite?
My favorite card in terms of card art would probably be Israfil. It's a card all the way from Tempest of the Gods, but I've always used that as my emblem.
If you could go back to a particular rotation or meta, what would it be?
If I could go back to a particular meta or rotation, it would probably be all the way back, kind of near where I started, when Ramp Dragon and Midrange Shadow were kind of the kings of the format.
What's something that makes you different from other Shadowverse players?
So despite being in the competitive scene for a very long time at this point, I think something that a lot of people don't know about me is that I'm actually completely free to play. I've never spent any money on the game, but I've been able to compete.
Not even for alternate art leaders?
Nope, nothing. All the alternate leaders that I have are from the packs.
Are there any shout outs you'd like to make?
So I'd like to make shout outs to quite a lot of people, actually. Of course, to my entire team, Team Disastra. They've been absolutely crucial in helping me develop as a player. I sincerely believe that the team has many better players than me. I've just gotten the opportunity to play in these events a lot, and I've gotten very lucky. So I'm rooting for them in all of the stuff that they do for now and in the future. I'd also like to make a shout out to just my family for, always supporting me in this kind of niche hobby.
Good luck, V2, in the competition.
Thank you. It was good talking to you guys.